All right, friends, we are back with our third game.
Where's the energy, bud?
Where's the energy?
This is it. This is top table, baby. We're ready to go. We got Nate GG's back up here, baby.
We do.
Whoa. Where's your mask?
We have Nate. Shut up. We have Nate and Greg, we've seen here a little bit earlier. We are playing Research Station Attacked, and we are also playing Superpowered Scoundrels make a whole bunch of ambushes from the new Gambit and Rogue box. We have not Brotherhood and Avengers, but no, that's actually who we have. Look at that. We're all set up. We're placing some tokens down.
We got Avengers. We already saw Avengers once, and we've seen Brotherhood. Tanky, beefy Brotherhood.
Tanky, beefy Brotherhood.
And then we've got, of course, the double Avenger squad.
Yeah, the DD squad,
yep.
the Avengers.
Yes, of course. For those of you just tuning in, we are the Professional Casual Network presents Adepticon. Live stream.
Yep, it's us. We're the one putting on the whole thing.
You're welcome. This, of course, is the finals to the What If event. Mm-hmm. It's been a heck of a first day.
We've seen some incredible stuff here.
We've seen some amazing, incredible stuff. I, of course, am the guy who has the esteemed honor and pleasure of sitting in this chair. I am Chuck, and I am joined once again by my CEO, Editor-in-Chief, Supreme Ruler, and Reptilian Overlord. My comrade, my cohort, my co-conspirator, and the guy who drove the entire way here and didn't get any help, Tim.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you, bud.
Listen, man, I sacrifice for the network.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
For Tactical Taylor.
Uh-huh.
Who was sacrificing his knees and his back, honestly, for us today by letting us know what's going on. And I couldn't be more thankful.
I'm going to be honest, it's going to be really nice sleeping in that bed tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks to Big Chuck for offering Taylor his bed tonight, too.
Yeah, it was really sweet of me. Yeah.
It was. So we have some ambush tokens here. You can see 1, 2, 3. There's going to be one here-ish. Ooh, I was so close. Oh. It's like he could see it. Oh.
What, do you play this game before, bud?
Let's see if it falls in the circle.
Whoa.
My gosh, it does.
What is happening right now?
I read the Book of Truth earlier, and I got to redo this whole thing. So we also have a 5th ambush token here. Now, what these ambush tokens do, you might ask, is the following. If you are in it, if you are contesting it, you count as having cover from anyone that is not in it.
I don't know if you know this, it only takes $1 to drink.
That's true. A fistful of quarters and a handful of dice.
Yes.
And then you can fight twice as nice at full price.
Oh.
At least that was my understanding of how it went.
Did you know if you have a penny
and you pick it up?
All the day, have a good look. But if it was before 1983, and you go ahead and you drop that in some acid, like sulfuric acid, it will turn it silver.
Gotcha.
After 1983, they started to mix the zinc in with the copper.
That's how they get you. That's why pennies cost so much now.
That's accurate.
So, superpowered scoundrels from the Sinister, they form a Sinister Syndicate. There's going to be these 5 ambush tokens on the screen where I so absolutely knew that they were certainly going to go.
Yep.
And you'll score 1 victory point for each ambush you secure during the phase.
We're going 16 threat.
We are going 16 threat.
16.
Sports fans.
How do you feel about that? Nate is not happy.
Nate is not feeling the 16.
Nate just gave us the biggest, just the biggest frown with a thumbs down.
Nate's the one that picked it.
Yeah.
Picking the better of the two not goods, I think is the phrase is said. Yep.
Do you give Magneto and She-Hulk 20 threat?
Yeah.
Right.
Hopefully we see 2 of them at 16.
Sure. I mean,
so the big thing here is why this one won't maybe be as much of a bloodbath is you do get cover standing in any one of those ambush tokens, as long as you're not being attacked from also within that ambush token.
So we got just an absolute metric ton of tankiness going on.
Yeah, we got a lot of beef.
There's a lot of beef going on. I got to be honest, Tim. I'm excited.
Listen, man, I'm excited too. And to
so much so you might just drive home.
I just
might. Way.
And as far as you might say, hey, where's the researcher?
Yeah.
And the researcher is going to be denoted by this super nice pair of glasses. Look at that. That's the researcher. And what color eyes are the researcher's eyes? Well, he's got these beautiful blue eyes. Look at that. He's looking right at you. You might think that since his job is so important that he's going to be a little dour puss, but nope, he's happy.
If I can, Schwartzy, Termy, we did send out the contract to Nate. He's leaving us on red.
Yeah.
Trying to get that official sponsorship.
Mm-hmm.
That was our plan. We tried. We have failed.
Yeah. He said, "I'm bigger than you," and I said, "Yeah, I
Hey,
know."
yeah,
but
we
like,
know that. I
Yeah,
mean,
but, no, I get it.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
We are the MCP number one MCP second-rate side chick.
The #1 second-rate podcast.
Yeah.
For Marvel Crisis Protocol. The side chick. The one you text at 3 a.m. when you're drunk because, hey, what's the worst that's going to happen? They're not going to tell anyone. You're right, we won't.
We won't.
No one will listen.
No, that's true. Shout out to our fan.
So I think the one solid we're looking at right now is Magneto. They are just not sure. Just not sure.
Yeah.
Sitting in the, I mean,
16 threads.
if you look at his roster, he has a ton of high threat stuff.
Yeah.
He brought She-Hulk. He brought
Magneto.
Actually, it's Magneto.
Magneto.
Master of Magnetics.
Luke Cage, Vaughan. I mean, he's got some wiggle room. He's got a couple smaller ones where he could really fill
Sure.
a gap with. And listen, Vaughan punches people really hard.
So, something that we talk about a lot over at Wait Did I Roll Wild over on our YouTube channel. Link in the description below if you want to check that out. Where if you like our shenanigans, it's there too. Look, 2 threats put in work. We just saw last game Toad tongue lash Luke Cage
Yes.
out. Yeah, like knocked him out. 2 threats do work. We saw in a previous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think we will see Greg continue to use the cursed dice that he got from that lady in the Adepticon parking lot? Or did that reverse luck wear out?
Yeah, I think his dice are cold.
Yeah.
I think that they were really excited. It's one of those things. You're really excited to be on stream. The dice know that the dice know this.
Yeah.
But now he's settling in. He's too comfortable up there, if you ask
He's
me.
very comfortable.
Way too comfortable up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And maybe they could be wirelessly charged or something. Maybe you could put them on a charger.
Perhaps. I don't know if you know this also. Nate, dead in his eyes, as you can tell right now. He's in the zone. He's ready to go. Stone Cold Killer. Mm-hmm. Literally.
What Nate just said, which is a completely valid concern, is what if he just follows up with Magneto, She-Hulk, and Sabretooth for 16 thread?
I mean,
I
that's the
like
true
Sabretooth.
Trinity.
Yeah.
You know?
That's very true.
Nebula and Neo makes a great point. Nebula first game too put in an insane amount of work. These 2 threats are being clutch in every table.
Well, and especially here on Ambush Tokens. This is one of the newest Crisis that we have. This came with the Gambit and Rogue box, so this is fresh.
Yeah.
Just like the VIG bags at Adepticon this year, which had the Gambit and Rogue box in it.
Yeah, they did.
So, that said, Nebula on Ambush.
Yeah.
Something very important and cool here. Because she gets to re-roll all of her attack dice while attacking someone that's contesting something.
Sure.
If she gets in there to negate the cover, she is also getting to re-roll all of her attack dice. Nebula could be absolutely stellar.
Nebula is going to. I think Nebula needs to be dealt with immediately.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, needs to be dealt with.
Well, and you might not even see her coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At any point, you could be like, wow, I think I'm safe. I'm in my own little blind here. I'm ambushed. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Nebula swings in like a bird of prey.
Like a bird of prey. That is the most dangerous bird.
One of the most, if not the most dangerous bird.
Yeah, the one you don't see coming.
Correct.
I don't know if you know this, Tim. Birds.
I didn't. You're right. You know?
Birds, not real.
That's also my
Robotic,
understanding.
like Nebula.
Mhm.
Yep.
Cybernetically enhanced.
Yeah, cybernetically enhanced birds, of course, yes.
So we have some tactics cards here.
This precious piece of material right
Oh, what is
Oh,
that?
wow,
There
yes.
it is.
So, for Nate, GG, we have field dressing, Avengers assembled, Indomitable, med pack, and a protector that some might describe as lethal.
Oh, we got Venom on the field.
That sounds
Little-
like
little
there's going to be
spoiler
a
alert.
Venom here.
And shout out, of course, if you came to Adepticon and you participated in any of the events for Marvel Crisis Protocol, you got access to some amazing promo cards. Of course, we shared one, Dark Rain, over on our Facebook.
And Instagram. Links are right down below.
Right down below. Go ahead, give us a little follow ski over there. Give us a little like ski over here too, please. Give us a little follow.
Very excited for that Dark Rain card, by the way.
Yeah.
Not only does it have the Matt Gargan Venom on it,
Yeah.
not only does it have Iron Patriot,
Yeah.
and a Quicksilver in which Chthon's soul was shunted into Quicksilver's dead body.
Yep.
Listen, Dark Rain's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so for Mr. Nate and his Avengers, we have Mr. Steve Rogers, we have Ghost Spider, Loki, God of Mischief with the Mind Gem, and
That is a
As the kids call
terrifying
him.
team for 16.
yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I absolutely love that Nate is using Loki so much.
Here we go.
Wow.
Boys
All
and
right.
girls, 3 mighty Brotherhood players coming to the table today. For Greg, we have Magneto, Sabretooth, and She-Hulk.
The true trinity.
I am nervous about this matchup.
I'm going to call it right now. Bloodbath, game over, round 3.
Bloodbath, game over, round 3.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to call it now. This game will end before round 7.
Bold prediction.
Want to say hi? So we have been super fortunate here to have a special guest.
It's a very special guest. The most specialist of guests.
Well, yeah, I would describe it that way. Jay from move in a little bit. We can
all
take a
right.
shot.
Yeah,
There you
we'll
go.
get in here.
Hi, everyone.
It's just a beat party
Jay,
now.
what do you do?
Well, I do lots of things, but one of the things I do is the Fifth Trooper, so Notorious Scoundrels podcast and the Fifth Trooper podcast for Star Wars Legion.
And you were here as well, streaming a whole bunch of
We are, yes.
of what? Some Legion?
Legion, yeah, today's our fun day, so we just got Legion's doing the 3x3 skirmish that's trying to be Marvel Crisis Protocol, but just
Yes.
quite isn't there.
Yeah, we were super interested when we saw that on the schedule. We're like, oh, somebody's gonna figure this out. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I think they're real close.
Yeah.
You know, if they can just tweak a couple things and bring some of the cool stuff that they're doing with Crisis Protocol over
Yeah.
to it,
Yeah.
I think they could have a shot.
I mean, they'd sell me a starter box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's easier to do 70-minute game than it is 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Very much
absolutely.
so. I'll say, as soon as that announcement came out that Asmodee was going to be handling Legion, Dan immediately went out and bought the starter set
Yeah.
and played through it. All right.
What's going on here?
All right, so we got some tactics cards for the Brotherhood. These will be Greg's tactics cards for this game. We have the Book of Truth, Asteroid M, Brace for Impact, Exceptional Healing, and Recalibration Matrix. Brace for Impact, a very important card here,
Yeah.
as we didn't see any throws in the first game with Nate.
Yeah, we did.
Did we?
Yeah, because he was shield bashing the crap out of people.
Oh, I was joking.
Yeah.
That was a joke.
That was a joke. You're really good at
I'm
jokes.
I'm a really funny guy.
Yeah. I gotta be honest with you, things are gonna get hooked this game, bud.
Yeah.
Super hooked.
So Jay, where can people tune in for some Legion this weekend or this week?
Yeah, so if you guys want to check out what we're doing over there, it's we're on YouTube and just search up the Fifth Trooper and you'll find us. And,
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know this. They're kind of big.
They're kind of a big deal, guys.
Oh, shucks.
They're
I
kind of
mean-
a big deal. I know who they are, so that's, something.
It's kind of the entirety of upstate New York right here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's- that's true.
This is the upstate connection. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we all realized about 5 minutes into the con that we were all from the same neighborhood.
Yep.
We all drove here, probably passing each other on the highway in some very not stellar rain.
I probably raged out at you guys on the way through.
Yeah,
I
probably.
was gonna say, I
don't know if
think we passed
you
it
probably
real
got real mad. I don't know if you know this. Tim drove the entire way and didn't ask for any help.
You know, as the only one who could stay awake the whole trip.
Yeah.
It was needed.
Yeah, it's true. What's this?
We are deployed. All right. So
You
let's get
can't
into
see
it.
anything with
No,
these.
it
Okay.
ruins all of your peripheral vision
Yeah.
100%.
That's not fun.
So we got a handshake, always nice to see at the start.
I don't know if you guys know this. Code of honor officially on the table. Shout out to if anybody knows that reference.
Mr. Taylor, who has priority? Brother. Brotherhood with priority. So
Brotherhood
we've
with
seen some
priority.
deploys. Let's go over those real quick.
I got to be honest, if there's a game you're jumping into, it's this.
Yeah, for real. So we have, who's this? Venom in the back, followed by Steve Rogers, Captain America, Loki with the Mind Gem, and Ghost Spider in a very similar formation as before.
Very interesting that he put Gwen all...
Oh, yeah!
Oh,
the
yeah!
Power Phase.
The
Every Monday
Power
night
Phase.
at twitch.tv/Professional Casual Network. On the Brotherhood side, we do have the big baddie himself, Magneto, followed by She-Hulk and Sabertooth.
Hey!
He gives you the Scabers.
Let me ask you guys something.
Yeah.
What's your favorite thing about this game?
Honestly, that's even though we still don't know how to play after playing it for 2 years, we still have a great time every single time, and it is in fact quicker. It's nice to be able to have a game, a skirmish game with characters that you recognize, that you already love.
Yep.
And AMG has done an absolutely stellar job narratively keeping those characters playing like the character should feel. Literally never disappointed with how that works. When you want to play Captain America and you want to huck a shield and you want to bounce it off of a bunch of different people, it's there.
Yep.
Yeah.
When you want to play Captain America that's going to punch people and chuck them around too, guess what? He's also there.
Steve with a double move up to get that middle objective.
All right, Steve with a double move up to get the middle objective. So he is currently contesting the Researcher. Yep. So he has the Researcher and he is in the first ambush field.
Bold move, Cotton. Let's see
Bold
if it
move.
pays off.
But between that, just the quality product, it's really fun to play. The crises are unique enough, and they constantly pump out these organized play kits that just let you play in really neat, interesting ways that are always based off of some comic event or arc that everyone loves. Separation Anxiety was incredible. Age of Ultron, the one where you get to play as the Hulk and beat up 19 people at the same time. It's also awesome.
Yeah.
For me, like, I'm a big hobby guy, so like less the gaming side. So the sculpts are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Probably some of the best in the industry, like across the board, that they're putting out. The fact that it's familiar characters. Sabertooth,
The long mover himself moving up.
bounced up, yeah. And for me, it's the little things. There's tiny mechanics. Like, it's a well-balanced game. It's an objective-based game, which is phenomenal. But being able, do you know what it's like to have one of your own models hucked into another one of your own models to then have that character get dazed? It's the stories that you get to make with this game that it just makes me fall in love with this so hard. There's nothing better than watching your Black Dwarf get hucked into your Doc Ock from Kingpin, and you think to yourself, there's no way that's going to, it's game, that's game. Oh, the game's over, okay.
Really, any game where you can hit dudes with other dudes, even if
Yeah.
neither of those dudes are yours, is just, it's top tier in my book.
I love hucking stuff.
Well,
You
I'd
get
like to
huck-
see that in Legion, right? Let's start force pushing things into
Yeah.
other things and doing damage.
Exactly.
I love it.
Dude, I would sign up for Legion hard if you could force push dudes and other dudes.
One of the best things that I love about this game is what happened last game, to be
Yeah.
specific.
Yeah.
Where we've got somebody who's spiking rolls, just doing damage, taking out 4 in the second round, absolutely cool. And he only lost by 1.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It is an amazingly balanced game. Yeah.
So it looks like we have Ghost
6
Spider.
minutes? Yes.
Looks like we have Ghost Spider moving up, getting within contesting range of that ambush token. So she will be effectively controlling that.
For those of you also just tuning in, how this actually worked, this whole event worked.
Yeah.
It was a snake draft, and whatever your affiliation was, you have to play that the entire game.
Oh.
But everybody that is on your squad counts as being part of the affiliation,
Correct.
Whoa.
which just opens up endless amount of possibilities. The
Which
f-
we
the
saw
fact-
with the Thanos group there.
Yeah.
Thanos' Black Order,
Yeah.
including Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And
The Wakanda team, we were just watching this Wakanda team get built, and we're like, that Wakanda Forever play is going to be terrifying.
yes. Yep.
Deadly, he had Rocket and Gru.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, Deadly Dudo's
Standard Wakandan rocket.
Yeah.
At least in this format. All right, what are we looking at here? So we saw She-Hulk moving up. Oh, that is terrifying. She-Hulk that close to Cap, within range of that ambush token too, so he's not going to be getting cover from whatever is about to happen.
Yep. Nate looking like he wants to tomahawk somebody. I'm not really sure what that was, but he's not happy about it.
All right, so it looks like we're going to be moving Loki. So good thing he took that Mind Gem.
Yeah.
Mind Gem's going to be really important here to keep She-Hulk literally away from
everyone.
everyone. Just put her over there.
Just get pushing, get people moving. Nate is looking real concerned up there, getting real strategic with the placement.
All right. So what are we looking at? So we did Mind Gem her off of the point.
Yep.
That is honestly probably a great call. Literally anything that makes She-Hulk not be next to you anymore is like one of the best moves you can make.
Yeah. Unless you really are into getting your teeth punched down your throat, it's a good call.
Yes. All right, so we still have Magneto to activate, and he is going to Asteroid M to the center.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yup. I'm not in love with it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Is he going to blow up that barrier? I mean, there's no way he has the power for Shrapnel Blast, so he's probably telekinetic pushing. I'm gonna
Telekinetic
guess,
pushing real hard.
So let's see exactly with this Magneto what we're going to be doing here. Yeah, we're definitely going to be reversing polarity. I'm going to guess he's going to be within range 2, so he's going to get to re-roll all of his dice. Yep.
I mean,
That's actually how I was able to tell what it was. I was like, I've seen this before.
And we're getting a bodyguard with Steve.
I mean, Steve Rogers doing his job, making sure that Loki doesn't get gobsmacked.
we got some dice rolling.
All right, dice are on the mat.
We got 4 skulls and 2 blanks on that attack.
Oh, that's a Tim France roll if I've ever seen it.
Yeah.
We got 2 blanks and hit the skull for defense.
I mean, if you're good, yeah.
I can only do that.
If there was a time to roll it, it's now.
We
Sometimes
got
10.
1 going through with a reroll.
One going through with the reroll.
Okay.
Okay.
Sometimes, even though you have a fistful of dice, you don't have a fighting chance.
Right.
Dice games, man.
Yeah.
Dice are gonna dice. We
Right.
saw that last game.
So what super cool events are they doing for Legion this week?
Yeah, so they're doing, like we said, the skirmish today, which is it's a lower point, smaller, quicker game.
Yeah.
AMG has some special narrative thing that they're doing.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
something. I don't know too much about it. They were keeping it kind of under wraps as far as what they're doing. But yeah, they're going to do some cool narrative event that they are testing out here at Adepticon. And then we have our Worlds qualifier, which starts tomorrow. So it's in total, if you make it to the top 4, you're going to be playing 10 rounds over the next 3 days, starting Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, and you get a Worlds invite with all your travel and everything covered. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
It's going to be crazy.
So no big deal. I mean,
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a big deal.
But I have to play for that, though, right?
I mean, it's up to you. You could just go steal it.
Not that we're condoning stealing.
Yeah.
It's probably the only way you're going to get it, my man.
What are you trying to say?
But so okay, so that's a very big deal.
So somebody from chat's asking if they got new release stuff. Yeah, so Asmodee is not going to cons for the Q1.
Yeah.
Right.
So they didn't have any of their, children companies, I guess we could call them, like AMG, couldn't come to the event, so they do not have new releases at this event, which
Right.
I don't know if you guys have been to the Adepticons, but they always do some new release like
Yeah.
early before it was out, you
Yeah.
know. But yeah, not this year, unfortunately. But they did toss a ton of stuff at us for all our events and swag and giveaways, and I mean we've got tons of stuff for Legion, which is amazing of them
Yes.
to do. So
Yeah, they did a bunch of new tactics cards for Marvel Crisis Protocol with alternate art, and they look absolutely gorgeous. And I think everyone, regardless of if you're playing in the open play battle pass and one of the events, everyone that comes gets one.
Yep.
So, what do we got going on, Tactical Taylor?
So we've got Magneto doing another reverse polarity. Gwen with the pole on Loki.
Nice.
Still gets to make the attack. He blocks it all. Still gets the push out.
Okay. All right. So, playing a really good defensive game here between bodyguard and pulls and moving She-Hulk. I mean, this is a scattered board. We're not really seeing a whole lot of damage yet, but listen, people are flying all over the place, whether it's jumping into the way or out of it.
Yeah. It's really interesting, again, as per usual, too.
Yeah.
Amazing to watch people not immediately turn one go bloodlust
Yeah.
and wanting to just murder everything on the field. It's very confusing. It's a good strategy,
All
apparently.
right, looks like we're throwing a lamppost.
Oh, yeah. Hucking stuff.
Throwing stuff.
We're throwing a size 1 lamppost and see what she does.
Gwen takes one from it.
And Gwen,
Gwen just
Gwen's
eats a
gonna take it.
lamppost. All right.
surprised we didn't brace for impact there.
Yeah.
She has no spider sense. So
That's true, which is, odd, but canonically accurate.
Canonically accurate, unfortunately.
That's actually her one weakness, too. If you've read the comics, you know that throwing a lamppost at Gwen is one of the things that, just always seems to work.
Yep.
So it looks like we're measuring to see what else we can throw. And we're throwing...
It's like he's measuring just to get range.
Gotcha. What's range 4? Oh, he's testing to see, for Venom's pull.
For Venom's pull.
Try to clear up that middle area with the objectives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, and the neat thing about this is one of the new Crisis that came out in the Gambit and Rogue box, which were all, once again in all of the VIG bags for Adepticon this weekend. Each one of these points you count as having covering. So unless your opponent is also in that particular area with you, you get some pretty decent bonuses to defense. So pulling people out of it would be...
You guys hearing that dinner bell? You
Yeah.
hungry?
Yeah.
Somebody's calling us for dinner.
Someone's trying to check in, I think, at the front desk.
Yeah.
All right.
Avengers at 5, Brotherhood at 1.
Avengers 5, Brotherhood at 1?
Wow.
I don't know if you saw how Venom is just the best character in the game
Yeah.
with 1 pull, right?
I mean, on ambush tokens, yes, very much so. All right, so actually a pretty solid lead for Nate at the end of the first round.
But we saw this, 2 games ago?
Yeah.
We saw it last game?
Mm-hmm.
Just because you got a lead in the game doesn't mean anything.
Correct. So, and now it looks like we're dropping another construct, or was this the first construct? Oh, no, we do have 2 on the table. Magneto with 2 constructs, so he's going to be getting 2 additional power during the power phase. It looks like a WOG is happening.
Yeah.
And Nate have priority still, so I think he's measuring out what he could potentially do, maybe with a shield throw. I don't know if She-Hulk getting aggressive off of a shield throw is what you're going to want, but
It's tough because you always want to take that free movement,
correct.
but if it's not in the direction that you need to go,
And as I said at the start, the researcher will always be denoted by a pair of glasses, a nose, and a happy face. What color is his eyes, chat? That's right, it's blue. Oh, nuts. There we go. It's looking a little wonky, but listen.
This is quality content.
We at the Professional Casual Network, we take our job very half seriously.
Sabretooth, I want to say hi to Gwen.
This could be very bad for Quinn.
I've experienced this firsthand.
Yeah.
Yeah. The one thing you don't want to have happen to Gwen is for her to ever get attacked.
Looks like the wild was rolled as well, so she will be pierced and bleeding from this if she does not get straight out dazed.
Gwen with the days.
Gwen is
Yeah.
dazed.
Not really too surprised by that.
Cover couldn't help there
No,
either.
no.
I mean, between Pierce is just rough.
Pierce, of
All
course,
right.
allowing you to change your opponent's defense, one defense die,
Yeah.
to whatever you want. So
Yeah, we have Pierce and Legion too. It's not fun in that game either.
Yeah,
it
I
works a
believe
little different, but it still sucks.
yeah,
Yeah.
I believe that.
Yeah.
So Neo, not quite a one-shot as Greg did tactically throw a lamppost at her.
Yeah. Yep.
But, I mean, it might have one-shot her anyway. That might have been a superfluous traffic accident earlier.
Yes.
Well, boys, I'm going to leave you to it. Thanks for
Absolutely.
having me
Thank you
on.
for stopping by. It was good seeing you.
Bye, everybody.
And
Good
make sure-
talking to you.
Make sure to give him a follow over on the YouTube so you can check out all the Legion stuff this week.
And keep listening to these guys. They're doing great.
I mean,
Wow.
That drawing was top quality. I've never seen such a thing.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, bye, everybody.
I don't know if you know this. We don't respond well to positive reinforcement
Yeah.
at all.
All
So
right.
yeah.
All right, everybody, just go watch Legion then.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
Don't go follow that guy.
Jay, by the way, at 5th Trooper has been just absolutely insanely helpful to us.
Yeah,
We are very
shout out to
appreciative for him.
Jay. Absolute just unit of a human being. Has bailed us out numerous times.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yep.
literally and figuratively had bailed us out. We walked in here like a bunch of jamokes, having no idea what we were doing.
Correct.
Yeah, so I'm super happy to be here.
All
Definitely
right.
no Jay Brony, that's for sure.
Correct. So it looks like we're potentially looking at exactly what would be in range of this ambush.
It's interesting to see Nate kind of on the rocks here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, losing Gwen that early is with a daze.
Correct.
I mean, granted, she's got a ton of
A huge part of that play, too, just being able to lifeline people right out of there.
yeah.
We got Loki stabbing Sabretooth in the face.
So, you know,
Loki
just like in the
work.
comics, you know what I mean? Sabretooth versus Loki. What's Loki going to do? Punch him.
Yep.
Loki swings with 6 out of 5 dice.
Loki is
Loki-
a murder machine in this
Loki
game.
the Brawler. I mean, he's almost like a Wong at that point.
There is literally nothing that warms the cockles of my heart more
Yeah.
than seeing Loki just do absolutely everything we need him to do.
Correct.
Nate is a surgeon with this Loki.
Yeah, I mean, Loki is a surgeon.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Sabretooth blocks half of it, and he's going to strike back.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Getting that Loki tax in there, though.
Getting that Loki tax in there.
It is going to make that retaliation cost a little bit more.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, well worth it. I think it's well worth to take that hit and essentially can trickster away.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So almost, I mean, you kind of almost want him to swing back, so then you get that free movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know?
Yeah, because that could actually be a really good expenditure there, where if Loki gets up, he's probably expecting this to come back. If he tricksters away because it's not Sabretooth's activation,
Yeah.
Sabretooth loses the attack completely. He
Yeah.
can't choose another target.
Yep.
Loki takes 2 back.
Loki is going to take two back,
And he's bleeding.
and he's bleeding now,
His activation.
making him the victor.
That's true.
So does Loki shake this bleed, or does he hit Sabretooth a second time? The first time worked real well.
Yeah, yeah. Did good. Did good. I think it makes more sense for him to just get out of here.
Well, he wants to be in that zone. to,
Yeah, but he also
contest
wants to be
that.
alive, Tim.
Yeah, that's fair, but
Yeah.
Sabretooth is already activated. So,
So he moves back, so he takes the lead.
yep.
Yeah, but do you
Alright.
really want to? But do you want another aggressive or not aggressive?
Well, he
a
can't
swing
because he
back?
moved an attack.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I know how this game works.
Listen,
Yeah.
I regularly on the channel just try to attack twice after I've already moved the people.
Yeah, I
Everyone
know.
has charge, and
I
it's
have
free.
been there.
Yeah. So, That was rough. That was an actually very meaty exchange. 3 to both sides.
Yeah, yeah.
Once that
But
blue
here's the
damage
thing.
ticked.
Greg can't afford to lose characters.
Correct.
He's only running with 3. I mean, granted, he's got beaters in there. He's got She-Hulk who can take a hit.
Yep.
He's got Magneto who can take a hit.
Correct.
Sabretooth can't really take a hit, but can dish it out.
Reverse polarity on Venom. I'm so excited.
Reverse polarity on Venom. Let's see how this goes. So this is a strength 6 attack onto Venom, who has 4 physical defense.
The nice thing for Greg is it's going to take a lot for Greg to lose priority.
Yes.
So he can literally continue to just keep this game in his brain that he's going first every time.
That's almost too much, you know what I mean? That's a lot of pressure to put on your first activation when it's a third of your team.
Yeah.
Do you do Sabretooth first just so he gets the fast healing so he's a little bit harder to take down?
Do I specifically? No, I have no idea how to play this game, Tim.
What do you got? You got throwing stars, Dan?
You got stickers.
Oh, sweet.
I'm on the hunt for free stickers.
Oh, I
So,
mean,
All right.
you know?
the sticker queen herself, Dani, now joining us.
Oh,
It's
nuts.
for me. What's up?
Venom taking 3 from that.
Venom somehow taking damage.
Venom's on the table?
Venom is on the table.
Oh,
Taylor's so
yeah.
that's why we got these guys. Taylor wanted Venom on the table.
You missed it, dude. Loki just strode up to Sabretooth and struck him with a strike for 6 hits.
Wow.
What did Nate do to get these dice? Well, I mean,
I am
both of them
too.
have had great dice rolls
Yeah.
today, so.
We know what he did.
Yeah. Apparently there were 2 cursed ladies in the parking lot giving out creepy dice.
We're better to give out creepy cursed dice than a con.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true. I mean, this is the place to do it.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
absolutely.
So Venom took 3 from that, I think Taylor said?
Yes, took
from that
3.
reverse polarity. I think he was out of range for getting all the rerolls, so he was getting pushed there.
And we're getting our so many snacks. We are Venom.
And we're snacking now.
A little snackatize me captain.
Right? Do 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 do. All right.
They got 2 fists. They got a fighting chance. Let's see what happens here, boys.
So Danny, you guys just walked around the con a little bit.
We
what,
did.
What cool red stuff is out there?
Oh my gosh, everything. I told Dan, like, there are just so many war games out there, so many skirmish games. Everything is beautiful and really eye-catching. Like, I love everything.
Yeah.
Did you go out to like the main part where like the painters are sitting?
No.
Oh my gosh, some of
Right?
it's just masterpieces.
Yeah.
People are working on their like their tournament entry stuff. There's one guy who painted up a bunch of Marvel Crisis Protocol stuff to enter in.
Okay.
Some of them like literally looks like comic books come
Yeah.
to life,
Oh my
like the way he
gosh.
painted it. It's amazing.
And even just going around looking at, you know, the gameplay that's happening here, the tables are just beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, truly beautiful.
Venom throwing 3 at him, and he blocks it with 3 crits.
Wow.
Wow.
Magneto feeling so confident he doesn't even want to see how many more blocks he would have gotten. Bladed Brush Studios. Dude, we're excited to see you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, come say hi.
Heck
We're
yeah.
here.
Are you playing in any events this weekend? You going to get those sweet promo cards?
And then we just threw the Oscorp truck at Venom.
I mean,
Wow.
that's the thing to do.
Yep.
Making
That's
a
the
ruckus
thing
for
to-
Dallas.
Yeah,
Oscorp truck is thrown.
yeah. Hey, there's one thing I love. It's hucking stuff.
Big chucking, really.
Yeah,
Big Chuck and Huck and stuff.
if I am not mistaken, on other shows here at the network,
Uh-huh.
a Chuck Huckin is overly positive
Reinforce,
vibes.
yeah.
Reinforcement.
You see, okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Blinded Brush will be playing at the Contest of Champions on Saturday.
Awesome.
I'm super here for it.
Who
I
knows?
cannot
You
wait.
might be playing it on Sunday as well.
You might be.
You never know.
We would love for you to be here doing it with us. And who knows? Maybe we'll get a pickup game in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the beautiful thing is like this. The hall's open and you can just play whenever.
Yeah.
Like
Halls
it's
are open
awesome.
late too.
Yeah.
You
So,
can.
like, what, midnight?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got 2 going at Venom with reverse polarity. We got a spike with 4 defense. So we roll this crits. With
Wow.
2 crits, didn't even roll. And
All right.
Venom gets pushed again.
Venom gets pushed again.
Which is kind of the
No
way to
damage
deal with
goes
Venom,
through.
really.
Yeah. Venom's kind of a She-Hulk. And just over there, please.
Yep.
Go away.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Nate looking like a shark in the tactically moving She-Hulk waters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swimming like a snake draft.
Yeah.
Right in there. All right, so I think we're going to see an old man get yanked right into a heap of pain. Let's see if he goes for it. Nate GG seeming pretty confident in this. Who else does he have to activate, or is it only Venom? He still has Cap left, I believe, as well.
Correct.
And Greg still has She-Hulk. So, where do you think we're going to be going on Greg's next activation? Are we going to be taking She-Hulk right to Loki to try to punch him out, or are we going to go to Captain America to put him in this? Either way, it'll make us happy.
There it is. There it is.
Venom moves up. We are Venom. Pays off this time. 3 get through, 3 healed.
3 damage getting through on Magneto.
Brings him from 1 remaining.
How?
Only like 3 out of like.
Wow. So Venom just healed 3. He took an assault from Magneto, then bit him back once and said, "It's all right.
It don't matter.
It don't matter." All right. Is She-Hulk going to do the nose, or is she going to do an eyeball? Looks like she's going eyeball.
Eyeball, okay.
That puts her within the ambush
Interesting.
token range so that Captain America does not get cover against this attack.
That's going to hurt.
Yeah, very well
It's
could.
gonna
Oh,
hurt.
yeah.
Especially when she probably throws that barrier at him, too.
Yep.
So
Here's
I
the-
do think he will still get cover unless she's within range 2 of him, which he might be.
She must.
Let's measure it real quick.
There you go.
Oh, look. It's a 2. Okay. It looks like a question mark or a snake draft, but you never really know.
Thought it looked like a stinky bed.
You know, it did look like a stinky bed.
We got a sensational uppercut coming at Steve Rogers.
Sensational.
Sensational. It doesn't look like a stellar roll, or it could be. I don't know. Taylor gave us a So that's probably a not too bad.
Here's the thing, guys. I don't know if you know this, Mr. Rogers. He can do this all day.
Not yet.
Not yet, but he
He
will
will be able to.
Well,
And now here's the thing: does he
Vibranium
flip
shield?
cat and then leave him alone?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Steve taking 3.
Steve is actually taking a hit, taking a tumble.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah. I mean, I feel it works. If someone was going to get punched real hard by She-Hulk and not die from it directly, it would be Captain America. He'd certainly get damage.
Yeah, true.
yep.
So they're going to both be contesting the ambush token in the center. It seems like Loki will be the only one contesting the one in the bottom left. So it's okay, chucking a barrier at Steve.
Yeah, I'm Chuck.
We're big chucking a barrier at Steve.
Yeah, you got to big chuck it. A chuck and hucking.
What's that? I mean, yeah.
If there's one thing Steve's really good at, it's catching Jersey barricades. I don't know if you ever saw that part, but
Jersey Steve Flower.
yeah.
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 The good news here is that both She-Hulk and Captain America are both people with long track records of breaking down barriers. And we saw it right here.
We did. It's true. Breaking the fourth wall? I think not, though.
No.
Not this time.
No, not even breaking that 4 damage barrier, just the 3.
Yeah, it's true. You got to wake up pretty early to try to beat Cap at his own game, which is beating you up Brooklyn style.
That's true.
Yep. Welcome to Asbury Park, bud.
That is true.
Yeah.
She took the bar, but not the rebar, out of that barrier before she threw it.
There it is.
So it looks like he's considering attacking She-Hulk. Shield Slam, not strong enough to throw her, I don't think.
No.
I think it's size 2.
Yep.
Capitan,
Wrong Capitan.
not that one. Cap, let's confirm that. Figured typing in CA would give me more than just A's and B's.
Incorrect.
Yeah, so it does look like Shield Slam. No, it can. Shield Slam can throw a
size
size 3.
Okay. You stand corrected. Oh,
So-
we're thinking older card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So not that the damage matters. Once again, She-Hulk is one of those characters. Do you even try to do anything to her?
Right.
Or do you just get her away? And if he shield slams, he's going to put her right back on that researcher. He could potentially go up there and contest it. The researcher, once again, always denoted by a pair of glasses, bright blue eyes.
Using field dressing on Gwen.
Ooh.
Okay. Field dressing on Gwen, interesting play.
So the researcher is still where we left him right here. The only one currently contesting it is She-Hulk. It seems like that just registered to Nate as well, because he's like, oh, I should bring someone back up to get that researcher. Look how happy he is. Look
Yeah.
at those bright, beautiful blue eyes.
Listen, Nate's a veteran of the game here.
Yes, he is.
Of course, over at the Gamers Guild on YouTube.
So,
Bit of a
Dani, if
celebrity.
you were a researcher
Yes.
currently being contested
Yes.
by She-Hulk,
Okay.
are those the hands you want to be in, or do you prefer Captain America to get up there and have you go back the other way?
I mean, I go She-Hulk all day.
Yeah,
I'm more afraid of her than I am of Captain America, so...
correct.
Because if I don't go with her, she's just going to pick me up and throw me where she wants me to go. And that's just not Cap's way.
Well, she really hits on two fronts. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Legally, she's got your back.
Yes.
And then just regular old terrifying wise,
Yep.
she also
Yep.
can just take your back off.
Right. When
Right.
she's like, come with me if you want to live, I believe you.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Gwen swings by, holds Sabretooth, waits for Loki, as she should,
Yeah.
to be honest, and then tickles She-Hulk for one.
Wow.
Okay. So it looks like he's trying to bait out whether She-Hulk could use aggressive to go towards Gwen instead of Cap. High level play, will it work? Doesn't seem so, as he's already moving. But
Well, going on that far objective. I mean,
yeah,
that's
and he's picking up
kinda
a
what you
victory
gotta do.
point.
So She-Hulk does not take bait, but Gwen says, no, that's dumb, and pulls her to
No, but come here.
I said over here. So Nate playing kind of like we've seen Dani play on the channel, actually going for victory points.
yeah.
I think that's a very strong strategy.
It's worked for him in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why he's at the top table.
Yep.
That's why he is Nate GG.
Nate GG.
Nate, gosh, I'm good at this game.
Yeah. Gosh, he's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gosh, he's good games, I think. Guild. All right, so I think she's done with her activation, maybe? Thinking it over. What else could he pull out? Could be a rabbit out of a hat. Could be $1 that'll make you holler. But it does look like he will end her activation? Nope, we're still measuring.
We're figuring some stuff out here.
Yeah. Okay.
Moving up Rogers.
We're getting, it looks like Roger's in range to shield,
Shield
throw an already dazed, or not already dazed Loki, just a bleeding Loki. Loki's only taking 3.
They're on the same team.
Also, yes, I suppose that would also be a reason why you wouldn't shield throw out Loki.
Yep.
That's a good point.
Yep.
It's kind of a technicality.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Sometimes you need to bounce a shield off a friend to get it to a
Right.
foe.
That's true.
Steve nudges over, heals Loki for the med pack.
Oh.
He heals Loki.
Healed
Okay.
Loki. in the
Okay.
backpack. That tracks. That's just good play.
So a super stellar play there.
I never thought about field dressing all in a single.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
So Cap moved just a little bit down to heal Loki with a med pack. I think that gets him back to full, and then moves to contest both of those objectives. So the researcher and the ambush token are now both contested and controlled by Mr. Rogers. I think going 3 characters in this round was rough. That was
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Avengers is scoring 6. That'll put them at 11. And I don't think the Brotherhood's scoring at all. So I'll update this temporarily as the players come to the consensus. But I think this is a hard uphill fight.
It's quite a wide margin. When Dan and I were walking around, we ran into Jared, who was on with the last game,
Yeah.
and kind of chatted about how that went. And he said, he was ahead in points for so long, but he was down in models the whole time.
Yeah.
And that's just an uphill battle.
It is.
But I commended him on, playing a great game and really sticking with it.
Yeah.
Thought he did great.
Well, and really at the end of the day, it was a game of one. One
Right.
victory point
Right.
really
Yep.
decided it.
It's crazy.
Even though he was down on models, his rolls weren't super stellar or just bad luck. But
Yeah.
listen, he was still in it the whole time.
Yeah, it was.
So we've got Cap at 1 left. We've got Quinn at 1 left. We've got Venom at 4 left.
And Brotherhood didn't score this round.
Brotherhood did not score
Okay.
this round. Nate has the extraction point on his thing.
So next round, he's going to be scoring at least 2 from that. So there's unfortunately no. Yeah.
So Greg has to go for a table.
Yeah.
This
Yes.
round has to table
Yes.
this round.
Yep. Do you think he can do it, Chuck? Do you
Yeah,
think he can table
he's
him?
got the throw. He's got the throws to do it.
Sabretooth alone could take out Gwen and Cap. They both have 1 left each. I think that's very doable. Magneto,
Magneto needs to huck a lot of stuff, but he can do it.
the only one I'm not confident in him getting to doing enough is Loki. So maybe Sabretooth will be going for Loki instead.
Yeah.
Loki is at full now and has the Mind Gem active, so it all depends on...
Well, how many does... So,
Oh yeah, it's the
Oh,
power
yeah.
phase!
every Monday at twitch.tv/Professional Casual Network at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right here on Twitch. Give us a little like, give us a little follow.
Yeah.
And, if you got the Amazon Prime,
Yeah.
Yeah, it costs you nothing.
it costs you nothing to give us a little sub ski. We'd
Well,
appreciate it.
thank you for the follow stick. A little delayed, but listen, we got there. Whoa, what happened there? Whoop. Daddy Tuba,
Daddy Tuba gave us a nice little sub
the
ski.
lure of the god. Is that plural?
She-Hulk chucks a building into Steve Days' zone.
All right, so
It's
he's,
size 3.
So here it goes.
Everybody gets power.
yep,
Getting everybody charged up, ready to go.
yep. So we've hucked and chucked. She-Hulk making a ruckus, not using an action yet, and already taking Steve out.
Wow.
Greg up there channeling his inner patron saint,
Yeah,
Dallas Count.
Dallas count.
Nate looking a little shook.
Gwen takes it down.
Yeah, we saw that coming.
Gwen is now sensational, the uppercut. So I think he moves back here, right? He retreats a little bit, gets that researcher with that second action.
He has to shut down 5 points for Nate.
Uh-oh. Is Loki in range? Wow.
Nate just realized he lost. I think.
Not-
I mean, listen,
not
Nate's
lost.
got.
It's never over.
It's never over.
As long as you got a fistful of
You
dice.
got a fistful of
and a
dice.
fighting chance.
You got a fighting chance, baby.
But the defense rests.
Yeah.
Could be very bad.
Nope. Doesn't have enough power.
And Loki still has Trickster. He certainly probably has enough power to pull that off.
Yeah, he can
so.
get out of there if he needs to.
So that might have been a psychological play by Nate to be like, oh no, I hope this doesn't happen.
Yeah.
And then Trickster out of it.
I don't know if you know this. Very possible Nate, Stone Cold Killer.
Yeah.
Yeah, psychological Stone Cold
He
Killer.
actually
You
runs a
never
school.
know
Yeah.
it. Looking at him, you'd never think it, but yeah.
I actually heard he runs a school in upstate New York for
Yeah.
gifted youngsters.
Yes. Yep.
All right, so She-Hulk does in fact move back towards that researcher, safely back in the Brotherhood's hands. Whoever would have thought that sentence was said.
Safely in Brotherhood's hands.
So now he's got a big choice to make. Only 2 characters he could choose from, Venom or Loki. Does he try to daze Sabretooth with Loki to get it out of the way, leaving only Magneto against Venom, which honestly isn't usually in Magneto's favor, but you never know.
The Loki tax strikes again.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're gonna try and chuck him, but he's 1 power short.
The Loki tax paying off.
The Loki tax preventing another throw.
In the first game, so I came up, I don't know, 6, 7 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what a move with Loki and Avengers. Like, make everything mine, pay less.
Yep.
Make everything yours, pay more.
Loki, I think Loki is one of the most underrated characters in this game. A lot of people tend to not want to take him because he is so expensive when you have to start slapping a gem on him. But he's just so stupid good.
Yeah. Yep. So we got a roll here.
Symbiote strike. Wash.
Okay.
Magneto is now bleeding.
So we've thrown a whole bunch of tentacles from Venom into Magneto. A lot of people asking in the chat, what does that look like, Tim? What would a bunch of tentacles look like attacking this old guy? Oh, there they are. Those tentacles came out. It didn't do anything, but unfortunately, it inflicted the bleed. So we do see Magneto's leaking a little bit of red. But is he seeing the red? Who knows? We'll find out.
Tries it again for the symbiote strike. Two get
To get
through on Magneto this time.
through on Magneto. As you can see, it seems like exactly 2 more got through. So we've almost made a little smiley face here with his blood. And then the tentacles retract as, you know, he's done 2 things. And it looks like he might be pulling Magneto to him. A little insult to injury here.
Where's he going to put him? That's the question. Pulling a little
The Shire's this
Tim.
way.
Yeah. Little Tim maneuver there, trying to utilize as much over as he can to put that pull.
Correct.
That's the way to do it.
Dani, is that where you move him? Just out into the middle of nowhere?
I feel
He's
like
a short mover. I mean, it's going to take him forever to get back.
Yeah.
It moves him away from
And you're
a lot
essentially
of the
negating him from being able to take down Cap.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, Cap is already down.
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I was kidding.
So as far as dazers on the board, Gwen dazed, Cap dazed. Sabretooth is moving in.
Sights on Loki here.
Sabretooth found a pretty little fawn.
Found.
Foundling. I
Foundling.
think- Yeah, foundling.
I found a foundling.
I found it.
Cause I'm lucky.
He's potato.
All right, let's see what we're doing. He's gonna trickster. Freight call.
Trickster's gonna trick, you know.
Pretty expected. But he's going away from the ambush. Loki hasn't gone yet, so he can certainly get back in. I think that this will
Or
still put
just
him in
bounce
range.
over to the other one like one's on currently to hold that one instead.
Okay.
Loki deciding to trickster.
Right past Sabretooth. Sabretooth ran right up. Claws out, claws blazing. Loki was like, I'm gonna go over here.
Goodbye.
I don't know if you know this, Tim. There are no law with the claws.
Yes. There are no laws with the claws. Outside pierce and bleed.
Yep. Those are very firm laws.
Dani,
Yes.
were you to have the claws, what would be the first law that you would no longer want around?
I would say a longer checkout period on library books.
Ooh,
Okay.
I'm getting rid of. Yep, 3 weeks just isn't enough for me.
cutting
Wow.
right to the heart,
Right?
Okay.
honestly.
Make it 6.
Yeah, more
Interesting.
books to the people.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Or just more time with the books to
Just
the
more
people.
time.
Sure.
I just need more time.
Yeah.
It's the number one thing.
Have you at any point, and this might be a personal question, when you go to the library and take out 19 books, do you ever think, maybe if I just take out 9? I didn't think so.
My problem is I never go in thinking today's the day I'm going to get 19 books. They just speak to. I go in
Right.
and they're like, "Take me," and I'm like, "Okay, how could I tell them no?"
Well, and it's not like a library's and Netflix that's open 24 hours a day.
Right.
You're going to be in a mood for a particular type of book.
Yep.
So you need a wide swath
Yeah.
to
Oh,
be
for
able to
sure.
have that same selection.
Well, most people are not as kind as you. They will take a book and then just hold on to it for, let's say, 16 and a half years.
Right.
Never planning on returning it because they don't want to pay that return fee.
Right. It's
Once
exorbitant.
again, see Loki moves up and tells She-Hulk, "Hey, buzz off." Takes the objective.
Wow.
Loki
Okay.
just stealing that
Loki's
from her.
even leaving his bleed behind. You know, he left a little trail all the way there, but
It's like a breadcrumb trail.
it is. Loki is
Hey,
just...
Loki is dazed. No. We got to play with Omnis Protocol.
Yes, we
Uh,
did.
We saw some bleed happen. Also, Bullseye taking out a Dr. Voodoo. Highlight of my life.
Ooh, all right.
It should have been.
Yeah.
Not even on his own turn either.
No, not even on his own turn.
He threw some dust, and Dr. Voodoo was no more.
I didn't call.
Hi, Dan Cole.
Hi.
What's
Dan
your
Cole.
favorite thing that you've seen so far at this convention?
My favorite thing I've seen?
Yeah.
I'll have to think about that one for a second.
I know
Okay.
you've seen a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. Some really cool tables out there people are playing on.
To answer the question that you didn't ask me, my law that I would lift is being able to wear, not having to wear, not actually really a problem for me, but not having to wear a shirt indoors.
Yeah.
Not for the reasons you think. When I go to restaurants, I'm very messy. I don't like getting stuff on my shirt. Just pop that bad boy off,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then I can just go right into the bathroom and rinse off. It's kind of hard to do that without the when you got a shirt.
You know, it is a shame that more restaurants aren't having those little like head washing stations like
Yeah.
at the salon, so you can just spray off your
Right.
your chest when you're done.
You can, if you know somebody, you can go to the kitchen.
Oh
Yeah.
You
yeah.
gotta know somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, and those things have pressure too.
Yeah, they do. Feel
You're-
great.
You're power blasting all the gravy off.
Yeah.
Is it crazy?
I just assume that's what people spill.
No, it's super fair. No, it tracks.
It's that or marinara. It's one of the two.
Marinara.
What else can you even spill?
Gabagoo.
Tim, what law would you lift if you had the claws?
That's a great question. I would get rid of the rule where you can't buy alcohol before 8 a.m. on Sundays in some select states. Also, I would absolutely abolish the law in Illinois that you can't have an ice cream cone in your back pocket. There aren't as many. So the reason this is a real law,
Very
and the reason,
legitimately.
yeah, and the reason for it was you used to be able to lure away police horses with sweets.
Okay.
So you'd be like, "Oh no, horse! I'm putting this ice cream in my back pocket. I hope you don't follow me." And the horse would.
Yeah. And
Would
then
create
you have yourself
all
a
sorts of
police
issues.
horse.
Yep.
Yeah. And that horse is like solving crimes for you.
Correct. Correct.
Comes in, throws a dumpster at Venom, F's off, and reverses polarity Loki to Daisy.
Wow.
Wow.
That's
All right.
exactly what he needed to do. That is huge.
So he threw a dumpster at Venom.
Yep. he-
Finger gun moonwalked away
To Loki.
to Loki, who he then polarity punched directly in the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To
for a
Daze.
daze.
All the way
Wow.
to the
That
bank.
is exactly what he needed to do. And that's a
You get
handshake.
a handshake.
Okay.
Code of honor now gone. I believe that's a
We're going
call.
into the cleanup phase. We're deciding whether does Nate get to 16 here or not. Nate is getting 3, he says, 1 from Venom holding an ambush, and then 2 from the researcher being at the far point of the board. You do not need to be contesting the research assistant if it is within 1.
It is one of my favorite crises because
Yeah.
of that very reason. I also love the idea that it's kind of that like escort mission push back and forth.
Yes.
Yes.
No, come with me. No, come with me.
So we're clearing some activated tokens.
They did some math. They figured some stuff out.
So Nate's got the game.
Okay.
His next cleanup phase is gaining 2. It doesn't matter what happens. He's going up to 16.
Yeah.
But they've decided it's murder phase time. So they're
Yes.
going to play out the round.
Okay.
Just to see who drops.
Cool.
Heck yeah. I mean, go for gold here, boys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're sitting 14 to 2.
Okay.
Loki flips.
So here's
Gwen, and Cat all flip.
so Loki, Gwen, and Cap all flip.
And so
Greg
does,
doubles his score.
Magneto with bleeding out from Venom.
All right. So we have dazed Lokis, we have dazed Steve Rogers, we have dazed Gwenums.
Gwenum.
Ba, 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 Gwenum.
I just
So-
actually remembered, Dani, I do still have my library card
No
on
way.
me. So old
Oh my god.
that they had to laminate it just so it would actually survive.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Have
That's
had that
so
since I was like
cool.
6 years old. The rule, of
Wow.
course, was if you could write your name, you got a
can
library
write your
card.
name, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's incredible.
One of the weirdest pranks I've ever had anyone pull on me was to open up a library card in my name and then just take out a bunch of books and always return them late but not to the point where it would invoke a fee, just so
Right.
that I would get a bunch of letters and calls. And they were always weird books.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, not even like weird, grotesque or anything like that. Just like a random.
Like, I don't read Amelia Bedelia.
Well, I mean, I do, but that one they knew. That one was mine.
You know?
Listen, she just does so many wacky things.
She
They
20
told her to steal the bases while she was playing baseball. She picked them up and carried them out of there.
I don't know if you know this.
Not Amelia
There's
Bedelia.
nothing I love more than pranks that take 26 years to finally land. But it was me the whole time.
But anyway, chat. What's the weirdest prank that's ever been pulled on you that didn't actually cost you anything?
Loki comes in, stabby Magneto for 4 after 2 stabs.
Magneto
This
just.
is the most punch-heavy Loki we have ever seen
Yes.
ever.
Yes.
And then he tells She-Hulk to F off.
Loki coming in, absolutely just commanding the room like a true boss.
So, and I want to say here something about the MCP community as a whole. We discussed this a little already. Nate has secured the victory.
Yeah.
The researcher will score him 2 points because it didn't move. It's still in its deployment zone. But the gents here have decided to continue to slug it out anyway.
Yeah.
And we've seen this a lot on We Have the Power phase and amongst other people playing this game. That, listen, even if you lose, you still have a hell of a lot of fun. It is still fun to roll dice, to punch people, throw things at
Yeah.
other things, and hit dudes with other dudes.
We are here at Adepticon. They have no reason to go home to their wives.
Right.
You know what I mean? So they're
Right.
gonna beat it out.
Magneto says, "Hey Loki, have you seen this Honda Civic that I just bought?" Slings it right in the face. Loki
There
takes
is
one out of it.
no terrain on the right side.
Yeah, Magneto doesn't like terrain.
That upper right quadrant, except for, of course, the Quinn, beautiful Quinn jet.
Yeah.
Absolutely painted up, is non-interactable. You cannot throw it. You cannot do anything. You can repel some grunts out of it, though, if you try hard enough,
That's true.
which is kind of neat.
You could repel out anywhere, actually, if you try hard enough.
If you truly believe.
Even a boat. You know how much we've always wanted to repel out of one of those.
Yeah, it's true.
Every day of my life.
Realistically speaking,
Yeah.
you have a rope. Let's say a 50-foot rope.
Yeah.
What?
Gwen's using Lifesaver.
Gwen
is using
Lifesaver. Gwen's using a lifesaver on Loki? Okay.
Pulling them
Wow.
out.
Interesting.
We're specifying here, guys. It's getting serious.
Oh.
When they read the cards, that's
Yeah.
when you know.
Yep.
We don't do that.
Taylor tactically removing some debris.
Tailoring those tokens. Tactically.
Absolutely, Dallas, you're completely right. A 50-foot rope, the second piece of gear that you buy.
So,
in a
and
D&D.
you know what? Normally, you don't even have to buy it specifically. It comes in most adventuring packs.
Most of-
50 feet, for whatever reason, of silk rope.
Yeah. What would you repel out of? You have 50 feet of rope. What you going out?
Probably like a boudoir. I
Okay.
mean, it's silk rope, right? You keep it fancy.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna play risky.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tie it, and we're gonna go down a water slide and just see what happens. Do I hit the bottom, or does it yank me back up?
I like that. It's
Yeah.
a gamble.
It's a gamble.
Danny, what are you repelling out of?
I'm gonna go off of a water tower.
Okay.
Climb to the top. Whoop. Swing my way down.
Just
I think that's how Gwen Stacy died. But
Or was it a clock tower?
I think it was a bridge.
Something like that.
But
Great Killman, if he manages to remove all of Nate's models off the board,
Oh,
it
that's
is
true.
very possible. Loki, I don't
just
think is
too
literally
trickery,
going to
yeah.
let that happen.
He's a trickery dickory doc.
Yeah. Loki ran up the clock
Yeah.
and then hit him with a Glock.
I can't even explain what Loki has done
Yeah.
in someone else's activity.
Loki is just doing a bunch, pulled a Moon Knight and just threw a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
So Gwen pulls Loki out of a shrapnel blast. Steve laughs in Avengers and doesn't take anything. And then we go to reverse polarity. Loki says, nope, Trickster's out of there. I think we're going after Steve.
So here's the wild thing. So Magneto just wants to shrapnel blast somebody.
Yeah.
He just wants to hit somebody. But Gwen is pulling Loki out of something, and then Loki's trickstering. Steve Rogers is just like, I don't want to take damage. I'll do it tomorrow. Like, because he could do this all day.
He
I
could do
I
it.
don't know if that was clear.
He could do it all day. He just opts not to.
Correct. Magneto is off the table. Magneto has been magnutted.
Jesus. I don't know who's left.
We got Venom, we got Sabretooth. And Magneto is considered off the table.
That shit.
The entire time also clearing so much terrain,
Yes.
so much power being generated.
Yep. Yeah,
Off-
this
off the Brotherhood.
out of all of the, I think we had some terrain here, 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 here. We had an Oscorp truck there. We had some stuff here. You know, we had some constructs here and here. And what that made was like a nice little happy man doing a dance. He's like, hey, I'm happy to be a Adepticon, at Adepticon. You can tell by my smile. Did you like that one?
You broke Chuck.
The thing is like, I was like, how is he going to turn this into a smiley face?
Right.
And then he just does it.
Boom.
All right, so She-Hulk, what can she do? Loki's already gone again. Just never leaving.
Is there a possibility that Nate could pull a Charlie and somehow still lose this?
Could be.
Yeah.
They have already gentleman handshake. That's true. A couple times.
That's
Once
true.
again,
Code
everyone
of Honor
here,
is now officially gone. They
Correct.
can just do whatever they want. Once you shake, the code's gone.
I do like we did get a Dani emote from
Hey!
Wraith.
Your emote got used. Your emote.
You're an emote now. Yeah, that one.
God damn, just
Texas Wargamer. It's for the points. It's for points. It's for points.
do it for the gram.
Do it for the gram.
I believe the point is to beat the snot out of each other.
Yep.
To punch them.
Rests. She-Hulk got off the person in Loki's face. Over in Vinland 2, Quinn tried to lightsaber again, but it's a three-range attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Lifesaver on Avengers being so cheaper.
Yeah.
I mean, she's just yanking whatever she can wherever.
And that's what the beautiful thing about this what if draft is like we don't typically see Ghost Spider or Loki on Avengers.
Yep.
Doesn't make them affiliated. I cannot wait to play that to play this scenario
Yeah.
in our league over at twitch.tv/professional casual network. What you're watching right now this summer when we do
Correct.
our own version of Adepticon's What If presented by the Professional Casual Network this summer. If I say it enough times, it manifests itself.
You know,
Yes.
yeah, absolutely.
I'm
That's
all
how I
about
got
that.
chest hair. And now it's out of control.
So, and if you haven't already, make sure to pop down there to the YouTube and like and subscribe, turn on those notifications, because we will be going live tonight again with a live Adepticon version episode of Wait, Did I Roll a Wild? Where you won't see Chuck. He will not be on it.
No, I see him. It's right there.
Not on Wait, Did I Roll a Wild tonight. He knows what he did.
Today's Thursday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today's con day.
Oh my God, today's Thursday.
Yeah.
It's the day of Thursday.
Thought it was Wednesday, all day. Literally, I gotta pay some bills.
That's because we've only slept once since Tuesday. That's how they get you.
You might not know this, but I drove all the way here, and I'm exhausted still.
No one helped him either.
Nobody helped me.
So, She-Hulk didn't appreciate Loki, being a jerk, so she used the Book of Truth. Got one extra hit on him.
Okay. So, I mean, if there's anyone that's going to throw the book at anyone, it's She-Hulk.
That's actually valid.
Nate scoring most points here.
Yeah.
Venom double moves and he's done.
What's that?
Venom double moves and he's done.
Venom double moves.
Venom double moving gets him a little ways.
Yeah.
Gets him there.
Gets him there. Listen, he's a short mover, but he still's got tendrils all over. He's like, oh, whoa, look at all these tendrils.
Weirdly, they're not dancing. There it is.
This mustache man, look at him. He's so happy.
Lethal protector on the field.
Uh-oh.
I mean, that's the time to do it.
So we got a Lethal Protector on the field. Not only is it a Lethal Protector, but it is the new alternate art Lethal Protector that you can get from joining any one of the events here in Adepticon this week.
Yeah.
9
So if you
Power
are
Pack
in,
alternate cards.
the north, what is this, northwest area?
Yeah, just if you're in the middle,
Midwest.
if you're in the Central America,
Yeah.
Central time zone area.
If you're at Adepticon and you're playing an MCP event, you got some amazing alternate art promo
Yes.
cards.
Yes, sir.
Go check out our Facebook. Go check out Nate's Facebook. I believe he put one up.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all over the place. I'm sure you've already seen them if you're in any, if you follow the official group.
I almost said Craven. Sabretooth.
Okay.
Gets his finisher. He gets some strike again and Loki this time.
All right. So,
Sabretooth
was that on a?
Sabretooth things.
Yeah, Sabretooth is Sabretoothing. Let's see. He dazed Venom. Can he kill Loki?
I don't know if you know this. Sabretooth. Young and Restless.
Yes.
Yep. Especially when he's in the Midwest.
Let's see if the Saber will get this Saber. We're dropping dice on the floor. It's getting
Does
hot
Saber get
and
the
heavy.
tooth? You can
Long in
handle
the-
the tooth.
A Sabertooth long in the tooth. Little known fact. Snapple fact.
Likes the vermouth.
Dry,
Drinks it in boots.
Ooh,
dry or sweet.
yeah.
There's 2 different types of vermouth.
Why not?
That's true.
Booth.
I was a certified bartender for a while.
There's no excuse. Sorry, my tooth is loose. Ain't that the tooth?
Yeah, it's a tooth.
Snaggletooth.
All right, I think we're just about at the end here. So I think final score ends up being 20 even, or 9. I'm sorry, 17 to 2.
17-2. He tried. I
Yeah.
mean,
listen,
yeah.
and he kept playing. That's exactly what we want to see.
Yep.
yeah. Especially for a stream.
Mhm.
We like the fist fight. We like the bloodshed.
And maybe it was that new Quinn jet with that awesome Hydra pattern that just made it worth sticking around a little bit
Right.
longer.
Like, as long as I can be here looking at this, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Well, and I think the thing is too, just sticking around long enough to see Loki die
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
is worth it. Because what a trickster that trickster tricked.
Loki MVP.
Between Mind Gem and Trickster, he is a solid 5. Probably
Yeah.
one of the best 5s in the game.
Yep. 4+1.
Oh, he's a 4+.
He's a 4+.
I gotcha. So they're talking it out. I think we are going to be finished with this one. But will there be another match in this particular event? Will we get to see
Nope,
another
this
table?
was the finals.
This is it. This is the finals here. You heard it here first. Nate GG playing a GG.
Yeah.
Playing like a GG, yeah.
The OG GG himself.
Nate brought the ruckus.
He did. The ruckus had been
The
raucous.
Nate kiss, if you will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nakes.
All right. Well, outside of Loki being an absolute unit,
Yeah.
who else do we think performed real well here?
I think he utilized Gwen really well,
Yeah, he did.
you know?
Yep.
Just
Well,
really
I mean,
getting her in there, extracting
And then on the
all
other,
that stuff.
the other side of that table with Greg, absolutely.
Wow.
just-
Wow.
Nate on, or I'm sorry, Greg on the other side.
Yeah.
Magneto put in work.
Yeah.
Totally.
Sabretooth tried to put in some work. Did pretty good there towards the end. I mean, all 3 performed really well. She-Hulk just punching, uppercutting people
Yeah,
in the face.
when She-Hulk wasn't being told to just please
Yeah.
go over there by Loki, I mean, she
Bye.
was doing work. That was huge in itself.
Yeah.
Just the mind gem alone, effectively,
Loki,
really bringing She-Hulk down to half of her capacity.
Loki
Yeah.
did exactly everything that needed to happen.
Yeah.
Loki was MVP of that entire game.
Yep.
Both sides, both teams.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we looking at tomorrow, Tim?
So tomorrow will be the team tournament. You know,
I'm so excited.
the
That's starting
quintessential.
at...
I mean, it'll probably start at a similar time today. We're going to start setting up around 8:30. Dice should be rolled sometime soon after that.
So 9 o'clock Central?
So yeah, probably we'll be
On
live
Central
at
time now?
8:30.
Yeah.
Once the stuff gets going.
You know,
it'll
the
be
best
going.
way that people could find out is if they give us a follow.
Oh, that's true.
If you just go ahead and give us a little follow scheme,
Yeah, just a little
you'll
follow
know
scheme.
when we go live, baby.
It's free. It doesn't
It
even
literally costs
costs
you nothing.
Yep.
Why would you not do it?
You should also maybe go over and follow this guy as well at Throwlash Gaming.
Throw lash.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Throwlash Gaming.
Who's been absolutely instrumental for us here today, giving us the play-by-play directly from the table.
I play the kazoo.
You earned the couch tonight, buddy. Congratulations. Upgrade you.
Oh,
Upgraded. I don't have to sleep on the floor.
No, sir.
Wow.
So they were just talking post game, different, reasons why they took things this, that, and the other. And he said, Nate said, I saw She-Hulk come out of the box, and he goes, nope, I need border control. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So push pulls, all that shenanigans. He's like, shield slam, all the pulls I could get, and just dance everybody around.
well, it gave me a real nice appreciation just for Avengers in general with some Web Warriors on it.
Yeah.
Being able to get
Avengers
those
and
cheap
Loki
pulls,
is
whether it's friends or foes. Yeah. Oh, and Loki too.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, oh yeah.
When you Loki tax everybody and then reverse Loki tax yourself,
Correct.
Reverse Loki tanks.
and he said, it hit Greg.
Yeah.
Greg. It hit Greg really hard when Loki flips with that aura of Hex.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It makes me feel so unbelievably good
Yes.
when I have been doing nothing but preaching the praises of Loki for years now.
True. Very
For
accurate,
years,
yeah.
and
They just
then
won a tournament.
the absolute unit that Greg is walks in here and just destroys,
Yeah.
destroys with a Loki, warms the absolute cockles of my heart.
Right, like no one can ever accuse you of being a low-key bandwagoner.
Exactly.
right.
You're
Yeah.
an OG fan.
Exactly.
Yep.
And this'll
I've been
be on
here
YouTube
forever.
So
Don't call me a poser. I've been here since the beginning of that tax that
Yeah.
Loki put out.
Right? Don't call it a comeback.
Yeah.
and
Been here for years.
And I had said that too. I was like, Nate knows that it's tax season. He's putting Loki on the table.
Oh, I should have done my taxes before I left.
That's fine.
Yeah,
my
it's,
gosh.
I'll just listen, IRS, if you're watching. If you could file an extension for me, that'd be sweet.
You know how much I owe. It's fine.
Yeah,
You got time.
Hey, I'll see you in federal prison. All right.
yeah, fair.
Yikes.
Ugh. Any,
Promise.
3 square meals a day, buddy.
anyway, so I believe that means Nate takes the
I'm
what
pretty
if
sure.
tournament.
I believe. I don't know if it was based on points or not, but I believe so.
Okay, so we'll get that tracked down. It's also all of the events this week will be run on Longshot or Longshank, sorry. So if you have access to that, you can look this all up and see who's doing and how they're doing.
Absolutely.
Once we figure out how to log in, we will tell you the same.
Accurate.
Huge major shout out to our players today because they
Yeah.
were fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Good sportsmen all around.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. for
Having
sure.
fun.
Love to see it.
A lot of smiles, a lot of laughs. It was
Tomorrow, team tournament.
Yeah, team tournament tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got four on the board.
Yeah.
It's very interesting, the structure of it. I cannot wait to watch it. I cannot wait to call all the games.
Yeah. So, is the base beneath the Quinjet part of the model? Yes. So it comes with it. You
They're
can
not
attach
connected.
it. So these ones aren't connected, but you can.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
It's up to you. But yeah, it absolutely comes in the box.
Beautiful. The beautiful thing about it is a little back heavy, so it has that base that you can glue down to and stick, and it's just fantastic.
And it sits in there very nicely too when you place it
Yeah,
on.
it's
Yeah.
got the divots in there.
Yeah.
the little tire tracks.
I cannot stress enough just seeing that thing with my own eyes.
Yeah, now we need one.
Yeah,
We need
it
some.
sold me.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know I'm not going to make it look that
It
great.
is such an impressive size too. Like seeing pictures of it does not do it justice.
No,
until you
pictures
see it
do
in the
not
hand.
do it justice at all. And of course, Dallas Kemp showed this amazing tutorial on how to paint it
Yeah.
a few weeks back.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it
I
was
missed that.
gorgeous.
So, I actually, one of the people playing.
Mitch!
What's up? And lady.
Tim
Oh,
could not
thanks,
even
Mitch.
hold it.
I'm so excited to see you, Mitch.
Mitch, tell Wraith to drink, quick. She's been waiting all day.
I made it. Just in time.
All right, we got to go. Bye.
We got one more round, no?
Tip your waiter.
No, there was
I
only
think
3.
that was it.
I thought it
That
was
was-
4 rounds.
No, that
I
was
thought
top
it said
table.
it was 4 rounds too.
No,
I thought this was the 4th one.
Mike.
That was 13.
This was
Ooh.
our.
Dallas might do a part 2 on it.
We may do.
Oh.
You seen it here first.
You heard it here first.
Oh, I love you too, Mitch. Thank you.
So tomorrow for the team tournament, they got a really neat setup for this. So effectively, you show up with a partner. You
Yeah.
both have the same amount of. You both have 7 models or 8 models, I believe it was.
Yeah.
You pick your crisis as normal.
Uh-huh.
What happens after you pick the crisis is you add 6 threat to whatever the selected threat is, and you build your teams around that.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You have 1 affiliation leader and 1 affiliation ability for the whole team, and you can use, I think, 3 tactics cards each. You both bring 5, making out your 10 roster, but you choose 3 each when you're actually going into the game with the squad. So it'll be really interesting to see how that plays out. I really like that. They've done some really neat things with it, and I think it'll be a lot of fun.
I'm really stoked for this one.
Yeah.
Really, really excited.
Yeah.
And what that means, too, is that the minimum threat we'll see tomorrow is 20.
Yeah.
The
Awesome.
minimum.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they choose the crisis eye, and then you add 6 points to it for the team event.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
that's
I
what
like
your
the sound of
rosters are
that.
built
Yeah.
off.
Big games.
That makes me
So
really
we're
So
looking
minimum 20?
maximum we could see, what, 28?
26.
26.
20 to
20 to
26.
26.
I could have sworn there was a 20.
No, highest is 20.
There was an organized play kit, or maybe it was
that
in.
might be what I'm
There was
thinking of.
one of the other kits that they came out with that did have a 21, I think, in it.
Something like that.
Yeah, it is.
But
Maybe in the
Another chair.
Affinity League
Oh,
or something.
I got
Crisis.
more.
crisis this is. I want to
Crisis.
say crisis eye every time, and
Crisis.
No, Wraith, you're awesome.
oh, thank you,
Yes.
Wraith. Tim, please explain that again. Okay,
So much better.
tomorrow, team tournament. Whole bunch of teams, 4 players on the board, all day. You pick your crisis eye as normal, and then what do? You add 6 to it, and then you make,
Roll
threat,
dice and stuff.
threat roster squads out of it. That's
Yeah.
the official term. Threat roster squads.
Monster
Roster scrub.
What?
For rosters.
Right.
But so that'll be a
Ben
blast. We'll be
Roethlisberger.
running a bunch of those here probably all day tomorrow. I expect that one to probably
Yeah.
go later in Gators.
And
Yeah.
there were more spots open for that one, right?
There
for
are.
registration than there was for this
Your
one.
what if was purposely very small because it was using one person's collection.
Correct.
Right.
Exactly. So tomorrow, if you're in the Midwest area, Midwest area, head out here.
Yeah. The Central America.
Listen to Daft
We're
Punk
not-
the whole way.
Central
This is not
time
Central
zone, yeah,
America.
but it's Central time zone. If you're in the Central
Right.
time zone area,
Yeah.
make sure to head down to the Schwamberg Convention Center and sign up.
Schwamberg?
Get that sweet Schwamberg. Schwamberg?
Shawarma?
Shawarma. Make to the Shawarma Center down here in Chicago, and sign up for an event. Get your
Yeah.
get your pack of 9 cards.
I gotta be
with all
honest
that
with-
awesome art.
If there's anything that's going to bring me to a tournament, it's a team event.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
I love that it's Adepticon's focus too.
yeah.
Yes.
Mitch would do literally anything for us. Look at
Mitch, I want you to
Right.
know when they were doing the snake draft, nobody looked at Cassandra Nova.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, they said we don't want to summon Mitch here just on the off chance somebody does take her. So
Too much of a risk.
that.
everything's fine. We're all good.
But everyone, tonight we should be going live with Wait Did I Roll a Wild at the normal time, 7 p.m. Eastern, except we're going to do it at 7 p.m. Central instead,
Yep.
right?
It'd be 8 p.m.
Which would be 8 p.m. Eastern. So
I'll be right back, guys. Cassandra.
that's true.
Oh, man.
But so go down there, give us a follow on the YouTube so you can see that when we go live today, and then maybe listen to the podcast version when it comes out, where all good podcasts are sold.
Yeah. 7 p.m. Central Standard Time tonight. I'm not going to be there.
You're not going to be there.
I'm actually not going to be there.
yeah.
But
We might have a guest. Omnis Protocol could potentially be on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Throwlash Gaming could potentially be on.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Guy's a
I don't.
nerd.
We don't. We got to figure that out.
I
We
mean,
did
why?
get to play an awesome game. We played Separation Anxiety yesterday with Omnis Protocol. Big Chuck, Taylor, and myself had a lot of fun. Very good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to get, and by me, you guys, because I'm not going to be there. I can't wait to hear what Omnis has to say about like what he's expecting in team tournament tomorrow.
Yeah.
What he's going to be expecting in Contest of Champions tomorrow, or on is that tomorrow? No,
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saturday. I really can't wait for you guys to pick his brain specifically and nobody else, because I'm not going to be there.
You know, Chuck did drive 13 hours here by himself.
It's true.
Yeah.
Not
It's
alone.
true.
Wait
Yep.
till I roll one.
No help.
Right.
But so I think that's good. Thank you so much. Thank you to all these people behind me who have been instrumental in doing this today. We will see you tomorrow, or maybe some of you, except Chuck,
It's true.
tonight.
It's true. I'm not going to be there.
Much love, everybody.
Bye.
Yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Mitch,
Bye,
I'm
Wilders.
Glad, Mitch, I'm glad you got to stop by. Yeah, so there was a Thor.
There was a Thor, and it
He
was
got-
taken, and he got thrown a ton.
Yeah, he got
He got hucked and
manhandled.
huckered.
And Big Chucker.
And Big Chucker.
Yeah, he got big chucked.
See you, folks.
Bye.